Hi guys, BB Coach Brandy here. Sorry for the weird angle of the video. I'm in my room and it's nighttime and it's kind of dark, so I was trying to get the best lighting I could, so forgive me. But I've been really naughty and I didn't post day 2 or day three's update. And I assure you it's not because I felt bad. I actually have felt fantastic. There's a couple concerns that day 3 and 4 can be like your worst days as far as not feeling well. I haven't had any of those side effects at all. So that's really great. So I'll give you a little recap on day 2 and 3, and then we'll go over day 4, which was today. So day 2 was Wednesday. That's actually the busiest day in my household, mostly because all of my kids have things going on. So that's part of the reason I didn't post. But I will say day 2 wasn't much different from day 1. I felt fine. I didn't really miss food. Like I said, it was mostly a habit that I missed things. Like I wanted to eat some cereal, or I wanted to, run by the fast food place. Not necessarily because I wanted it or craved it, but because it was just a habit. In fact, to touch on that, what I do want to say is that I've noticed that I get these feelings like I could be hungry, but my stomach hasn't growled once since I've started the Ultimate Reset. So what I found is it's almost, I don't want to say mind over matter because that makes it sound like I'm hungry and I'm telling myself not to eat. I just think that the foods I'm actually eating now are keeping me full for a long time. And it's more of my body adjusting to this new thing, processing the food, breaking it down, whatever it is. I think that's what's going on. That's the feeling I'm feeling. Because I'm not actually feeling hungry. I don't get tired. I don't get lethargic. I don't get headaches like you would normally do when you're hungry. Low blood sugar or whatever the case may be. I haven't felt any of those symptoms, which tells me that I'm not actually hungry. So that's been a really great revelation that I hope to carry on into the future when this is over. So anyway, day 3, I will say I didn't sleep too good between 2 and 3, and it was mostly because I was concerned that I was going to wake up on day 3 and just feel absolutely horrible. So it was more in my head. I woke up and I felt fine. In fact, I've been waking up from day 2, 3, and today. I've been waking up with so much energy, and I mean, I have to get up at 6:30 in the morning every morning to get my kids and stuff ready for school, and I usually drag myself out of bed. I stopped drinking coffee a while ago, but coffee was my wake up thing. And I just haven't felt that way. I mean, I literally open my eyes and I'm ready for the day. I jump out of bed, I get the kids ready for school, and then I'm just off with my day, busy, going all day. I don't really feel the need for a nap. And I feel really good. I'm clear headed. I feel great. So day 3 was actually a really good day for me. If anything, it was a turning point when I realized that I didn't have to feel bad. Just because the book or people say you might, that doesn't mean I have to. And so I didn't, and I feel great. So that was pretty much day 3. Foods are great. Now on to day 4, which is today. I just had the most amazing meal out of all the meals that I have got to try so far. I had stir-fried vegetables and quinoa, and there was also a cucumber and tomato salad. And I had never had quinoa before. It was really good, even though there was no dressing, no salt, nothing like that. It was still fantastic. And the stir-fried vegetables were so good. Oh my gosh, I could eat those every day. That is definitely something I'm adding to my at-home checklist. When this is over, I will still be eating that. So, which I will touch on when I get closer to the end as far as options and what I plan to do when this is over. Because I definitely don't want my first meal after this to be a greasy cheeseburger or anything like that. So that's something that I will think through. Another thing I do want to touch on is I want you guys to know that there are other options as far as if you're in a crunch. There's actually a crunch menu if you don't have time to prepare all the foods. But I do want to tell you that there are places out there, if you really think about Chipotle, they do have brown rice and black beans, and that's one of the substitutions you can use is brown rice and black beans. I need to look into it a little more and see exactly what they cook their beans in, because if they're cooking them in all kinds of like lard and grease and stuff, that's probably not the greatest. But I do want to look into that, but I did want to touch on that because a lot of you may be wondering, well, how can I do the reset if I work all day and I can't bring my food? There's no refrigerator, whatever the case, the excuse may be. There always is an option. Like I said, there's a crunch menu that gives you short, quick, easy meals. There's things you can bring from home that don't require refrigeration. There's always an option. And I just want you guys to be open-minded to that and know that just because you're not a stay-at-home mom or, you don't work part-time or you've got a busy schedule, I understand that. I'm a full-time student. I've got 3 kids. I'm a wife. I'm very, very busy. And like I said, I wasn't able to post my videos for the last 2 days, but I did make sure that I committed to myself and found a way to eat the way I was supposed to and stay committed to the ultimate reset in itself. So I do want you guys to know that it is possible and you can do it no matter who you are. And I recommend it for anyone who it's not just about weight loss or getting your cholesterol down or, managing your diabetes, although it can do that for you. And I think it really will and can really help you. But so far, just in these 4 days, I found myself mentally as far as not worrying so much and obsessing over food, where I'm going to eat, what I'm going to eat, if it's good for me, if it's bad for me, how many calories it is, what it's doing to my body. Knowing that what I'm eating is good has kind of just allowed me to let that part of my thought process go and focus on other things. Because we can't exercise on the ultimate reset, that also frees up more time for, reflection. I can just kind of focus on me and making myself better. And I'm really excited to see where this leads at the end. So I do want to touch on that. The last thing I want to say is yesterday, day 3, I did go for a walk. It was only about a mile and I walked my 2 little dogs, so I wasn't walking too fast. But I just wanted to get out and get some fresh air. I felt really good after, and I didn't have side effects or anything from walking. I don't recommend doing anything strenuous. I haven't tried it, but I can imagine you're taking in probably enough calories for yourself to be functional and have energy and feel good. And burning all kinds of extra calories is just counterproductive because your body's really trying to cleanse and release toxins and stuff like that and let it focus. So I'm going to let you guys go because I've been talking for a really long time and I need to go to bed. But I will check in tomorrow. I hope. Cross your fingers. But thanks for peeking in on me. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. You can also follow me on facebook.com/BB Coach Brandy. I'm also at Instagram at BB Coach Brandy. It's pretty easy. Email is bbcoachbrandy@gmail.com. And I look forward to chatting with you, answering any questions you have or anything like that. So wish me luck. See you on day 5.